Hi guys, I'm Jack from Jack's Jogging. Today, I'm going to be telling you how to run a sub 8 minute 2 kilometre. Now this is quite hard, but if you put in the training, you can really do it. Now I personally never really trained for a 2k. I'll do it on the side if it's there, but I will not specifically try and do it, training wise. Yeah, I reckon for a 2k, you probably want to do maybe over maybe 2 kilometers a day, really, maybe 3 to 5 kilometers. You can do more, but just don't tire yourself out. I myself am not a 2 kilometer runner. I do 7 minutes 11, which isn't really that good. So yeah, I think pacing's key. You want to do, well, there's two methods really. You can do faster than, say you're doing a bang on 8 minutes. You could do 3 minutes 55 or something. Or you could do 4 minutes. 4 minutes means you have to have a sprint finish at the end. But if you do 3:55, if you can keep up that pace, that's very good. If you keep up 3:55 pace, you're not going to have to do a sprint finish if you don't want to. So yeah, I reckon probably 3:55 pace, but if you don't have the energy, you can drop it back to whatever really, as long as it's sub 4 minute kilometre pace. Yeah, now I reckon another thing that's very key is your stride length as well and your breathing techniques. I'll talk about them both. So I think for breathing techniques, to stop you getting a stitch. Now, 2k isn't a really long distance for me, so I find I don't really get a stitch doing it. Basically, you just circle your mouth and try and breathe like that. If you can't, you'll probably find your own way of breathing to not get a stitch. But I find that's what helps me. So I think on stride length now, you probably want to get above a metre for your stride length, unless you're going to do a lot of small strides. I find that I do quite long strides when I'm running. So yeah, I find it very helpful to do bigger strides, obviously, because it carries you further. And even though people say, oh, well, doing bigger strides takes more energy, for me, it doesn't, because I find smaller strides, I have to move my legs a lot more, and I just find it a lot harder. Now, another thing is what you wear while you're doing the run and what gear you have. It's always good to have a watch. I've upgraded my watch a bit. I now have a Garmin Forerunner 55. It will look the wrong way around for you, but I can see a time. So yeah, basically, it's just really good. I will do a review on that in a couple weeks' time. So yeah, proper running gear, you really need that to do a decent time for any distance, really. So I wear my hat. I know it's you don't really need a hat, but I just like to run in a hat, really. I don't do it while I'm running races and stuff, but for training I always do that. A nice t-shirt. I'm wearing my high vis t-shirt today because I've done 8 kilometers on the road earlier. So yeah, nice to wear a decent t-shirt. You can wear a vest top. I've never really liked long sleeve t-shirts. I find them quite you get hot in them and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend them. I know lots of people do like them. Another thing that you might want is, I wouldn't really say running in sunglasses unless the weather's really sunny. Also, if you have asthma or something, which I do, you're gonna need your inhaler. Also, I try and get running shorts. I wouldn't ever wear trousers. Try and get running shorts that have maybe a small pocket in them or something, so you can hold an energy bar or an inhaler in there. You can wear a running pouch if you want. I find that it helps with further distances if I'm ever going to do above a 10 kilometre. Normally I don't wear it. I normally just say I have an energy bar before 5k. I would just get the energy bar first, obviously. You need decent shoes, really. I do a lot of shoe reviews on my channel, so yeah, you can check them out if you want. So yeah, you need decent t-shirt. You can wear a hat and accessories like that if you want. Running belt, decent shorts and decent shoes. You can wear trousers, but I think they're just a bit hot. So yeah, that's really what you need to having the gear wise. I know lots of people have extra stuff running. Oh yeah, you can have a water bottle if you want. There is this thing. Basically it's like a pouch that you can put on your wrist, and you can drink water from that. That's quite cool. I wouldn't really bother for 2k with a rucksack which has water coming through a pipe. I don't really bother about water on below 5k really. I know it's helpful to have, but I kind of just have my water after I've done the run. So for the last thing, you really don't need an energy bar. Lots of people think, oh, well, 2K, you need an energy bar. If you are going to have an energy bar, it's fine. But for 2K, I personally don't need it, and I really don't think they would help for that kind of distance. Above 2K, you probably really want one. Like 5K, energy bar's brilliant. But you don't want a really heavy energy bar either. Don't have more than 100 grams. 100 grams for me is too heavy. I have 50-gram energy bars. They help a lot. So yeah, I think that's how you run a sub 8-minute 2 kilometer. So yeah, if you liked that video, please click one of the ones here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.